Inducing dreams, could this be the next stage of advertising? The last section of the book talks about something that's really interesting. It went through about the science of dreaming, why we dream, but it begs the question, can you actually reverse engineer dreams? They did a couple of experiments where they hooked up sleeping participants, and when they trigger certain electrical charges, they actually found a way to induce a certain type of dreams. But there could also be other non-intrusive ones. For example, there's a couple of research that shows that if someone was sleeping and you sprayed water on them, it could increase the chance of a liquid-themed dream. Another sense that, research has played around with is our sense of smell. When a dreaming participant is sleeping, by emitting certain smells, it actually can trigger certain specific dream content. And this is not just, science fiction. Some companies have actually already experimented it. There's something that went quite viral called Burger King's Nightmare Burger, where what they claim is in the advertisement, the way it's marketed, the copywriting and all the content, they actually found a way to induce these dreams into test participants that then led to sales. Of course, there was some debate about the ethics of it and also how did they track, but the bigger point was it caught people's attention and it went viral. Especially in today's state where we're already sleeping with smartwatches, smart trackers, how do we envision what the future of this will be? Will that be you sleep with an alarm clock and based on your sleep cycle, it emits certain smell, certain sounds that then induce you to dream? I think that is just like a huge black box that we're about to find out very soon. And this also introduces huge ethical questions, right? Especially where we learn that when you're dreaming, your emotions are actually 3 to 4 times amplified. So what happens if businesses try to infiltrate or try to sell you ads while you're sleeping? This may sound sci-fi, but maybe we're not too far from that Netflix episode that might happen in real life very, very soon. So I think this really brings me to a nice conclusion about my book review of This Is Why You Dream. And it's just a fascinating point about how we spend almost 1/3 of our lives sleeping and consequentially dreaming, but we know so little about it.